Well, hello everybody. How are you? Welcome back for another edition of The Real Reason. Hope everybody's got their steaming cup of reason with them. I know I got mine. Can't live without it. And we got a good show planned for tonight. And we got a great crew already gathering in the side chat. So let's say some hellos. And we'll begin, of course, with Tusk, if you're still here. Hello. Nice to see you. Sable-Eagle, always great to have you here. And Dora, my dear, sweet Dora, always great to see you. Welcome, welcome. Stevie B, welcome back. Always good to see you. We've got Mystique with us. Hello, Tina. And Basic Triggers with us as well. And with that, hey, you all know who my guest is tonight. It's all about Tatties and Bogles. How you doing, Tatty? Good to see you, brother.
All right, troops, all right. Oh, here, man. Going to pass that cup over or something. I've got a wee top up for you.
Ooh, I like that sound. Ooh, is that a single malt?
Oh, but of course, sir. But of course.
Yes, cannot disturb the whiskey gods.
Oh no, we sacrifice daily to the gods of the whiskey.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Oh yes. Oh,
that's a sound I miss hearing. You know, when we used to work on the other channel that shall not be named, we used to have a great time listening to you pop that cork. I miss that.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
That was some heavy fucking lubrication needed for that, for getting through some of the videos, man.
I tell you, man.
Yeah, man.
We have a lot of fun working together in the past, and I'll tell you, folks, this is one of my best mates on YouTube, Tatty and Cheese and Crafty. We've really formed a great little group of friends here. And now that all these brand new folks in the side chat are joining us, you're going to be part of that family. And it's going to be fun. Hello, Tiny Captain. And, it's me. Mario Rui is with us. Afternoon, Mario Rui. Good to see you, my friend. And, so, you know, there's no real topic for us to cover there, Tatty. It's just a little chit chat and spend some time and have some fun. You know, throw the crap at the fan and see what sticks. So, is there anything you got on your mind that you'd like to kind of get off your chest? Go for it.
Oh, fantastic. Well, now you actually mention it, I'm going to pick a fucking fight with you about the timing of this fucking stream, man. I mean, fucking kick off, you bastard. Fucking football, fucking I mean, come on, you bat.
Well,
no, man.
I could do it at a more suitable time for you, but then I'd be up in the middle of fucking night doing a live stream. I don't want to be doing that.
I don't see a fucking problem with that, man. I mean, for fuck's sake. Who's the important one here? Who's the fucking important one here?
But I do.
I mean,
I don't want to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
It's your fucking channel. Get it fucking sorted.
Well, that's why I picked this time. It's my damn channel, damn it. You see what I had to put up with? I love this guy. I really do. Hey, Clive Wells. Welcome, welcome, welcome. He says, Triggy. I'm not triggered. Maybe Tatty's triggered. Are you Tatty? Are you triggered?
It'll be basic trig. He's shouting at. He's shouting at basic trig. I'm not triggered yet because it's still 0-0. If we go 1-0 down, okay.
And Tiny Captain says sounds like a good Scotch. You know what? It is. Tatty drinks only the finest.
Oh,
is that not true?
Oh yes. Yes, it has to be. It has to be at least a 10-year-old single malt.
Mm-hmm.
At least.
And what is the brand of choice today?
The brand of choice. Oh, we're on the old standby. The old standby of the Lafroig.
Ooh. You know, I still owe you one. I'm supposed to send you a bottle of Crown Royal, Canadian Crown Royal. I haven't done that yet. Yes. I got to get around to doing that once the restrictions lift, you know, from this lager lurgy. I'm gonna have to get that out to you. So absolutely. And let's see what else we've got. Oh yeah, by the way, as usual, folks, if you do have questions for Tatty or myself, or you just have a comment that you really want to get out there, don't forget to just tag me in a side chat, and I will do my best to read it out. If I miss it, just keep tagging me until I see it. And yeah, we're always always looking forward to share what you folks in the side chat have to say. So. That's what this is all about, right?
Oh, God, aye.
Yeah, absolutely. So, is there anything in the news that we can kind of cover?
Oh, to be quite honest, Eddie, I've not been looked at the news in about 3 or 4 weeks. So, what's happening in the world, folks? Tell us what's going on. What's going on?
Yeah.
Because no, I don't like watching the news. It's all fucking nonsense and scaremongering.
I know. I stopped watching the news years ago because the way I see it, if it wasn't for bad news, there'd be no news at all. You know, I just got tired of it. You know, I did hear something that a very prominent flat earther, Mr. Rob Skiva, passed away.
Yes, I did hear that. Which
I mean, I don't wish that on anybody. I really don't.
Sympathies out to his family, man. Sympathies out to his family, because that must be a rough one.
Yeah,
that must be a rough one.
My condolences goes out to him, his family, and his loved ones, and you know, I'm really sorry that this happened, and you know, nobody deserves it. You know. But I've also been hearing a lot of other comments going around. You know, if you're going to say no to the vaccination, that could have saved your life, you know. I mean, yeah, it's a horrible thing to say, I know, but it's the truth, isn't it?
It's cold, hard logic to promote on our channel, but or cool, hard logic. But yeah, the cold light. Or the cold facts are that yes, it could have been potentially prevented or mitigated.
Mm-hmm.
At least, and maybe not have got to such an extreme outcome.
Yeah,
had they had a vaccination or not? You can't. It's one of these things that, because we are trying to be as honest and as open as possible, it's hard for us to turn around and say, oh no, he definitely wouldn't have, or that definitely wouldn't have happened, because you can never fucking tell. You never know. Yeah. But I think it's safe to say that if you have the vaccinations, then you're certainly less likely to suffer the more adverse consequences of contracting.
Yeah, I mean, it's a horrible thing for any family to go through, regardless of what their personal beliefs are and stuff. But you got to admit, if you're gonna be that obstinate against what the government is trying to do to protect us, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. But anyway,
it's a tough one. And as I say, my sympathies go out to his family and his friends. It's certainly, it's not a chance. It's not a time for the whole fucking the poison of our usual interactions with said folks. There's times and places for such things. This isn't one of those times. This isn't one of those times. In respect to that, is my opinion on it. Other folks may have other opinions, and they're more than welcome to hold them. That's up to them.
Yeah. It's a terrible way for anyone to lose a loved one, but you know,
it is.
I hope things get better for his family, and just all my sympathies out to them. So yeah, but I got my jab. I got both of them. I'm glad I did it. You know, because I'm right on the borderline of that age where it could really be a serious matter for me. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, have you had both your jabs yet?
I've had both of mine, but I had a wee bit of a time getting them because my GP sent the letter out telling me because it was by appointment with the NHS.
Yeah.
You get a letter out, you tell, right, fucking turn up here and get your first and your second.
Yeah.
But they were all sent out from your local GP office as opposed to from the central NHS records. And as I discovered, my local GP's office hadn't updated or didn't have my new address, so they sent both invitations, to an address that I haven't stayed at for about 11-12 years. But when I found out that they sent the first one, I went down and I updated my address with them. And 2 months later, they sent the second invitation to my old address.
So that kind of messed things up, huh?
It did, but thankfully they had walk-in clinics or walk-in centres.
But are you not in a job that's considered a primary service?
An essential worker, I am indeed.
Yeah. So you should have been the first on the list, if not from your GP, from your employer, from the government itself, as a government employee.
It's risk management. I've not got any underlying health conditions or anything along those lines, so I'm happy enough to wait my turn. You know, there's folks more in need of things than I am.
Yeah,
you know, but I'm more than happy. I'm more than happy for them that need it to get it.
I was fortunate that the company I worked for arranged everything for all of us, and we brought us in as a big group, and we all got our jabs at the same time. So thankfully, I didn't have to do all kinds of running around to get it. You know, so that's one of the good things about being a teacher overseas. We are frontliners because we're in contact with the kids, and they're the most vulnerable. You know, so
that's it. But then again, kind of perversely with this one, it wasn't really the kids that were the most vulnerable.
It's in
this certain scenario, just to totally once again, which just proves the point as I was saying earlier. It just backs up the reticence for anyone that anyone can ever have to 100% say, oh yes, this is definitely, you know, there's always the exception to the rule.
Yeah, exactly. Always, without a doubt, no matter what the rule is, there's always an exception somewhere.
That's it, unless you've got about 10,000 caveats.
Yeah. Always. So
let's see what's going on. Centigrade, as long as it's standard temperature and pressure, and it's pure water, and you know, you know,
Dora says, sad for his family, loved ones, to hear that. Was it the C word of the 19th variant? I'm not sure which variant it was, but it was the C word that finally did it. Yeah.
It was indeed the 19th century. The C19, but I don't know what strain, right enough, but I don't particularly need to know that, to be quite honest with you, because end result's the same.
Tattie-bogle says that age when it could really be a serious issue for you is anywhere between -1 and 120. It kills under 25s.
Correct.
Under 25s too. It's more likely to be serious for older people. That's right, Tattie-bogle. I mean, I'm 60. I'm 60, and for seniors, which I can technically call myself now, the pneumonia really can set in quickly. So yeah, it's a scary thing.
Oh, don't forget, folks, that old steaming couple over here, man. He remembers when the Black Plague was kicking about.
Let's see. Hi, Inquisitor. Have you heard about the school district in Texas that asked their teachers to provide alternate viewpoints if they were going to teach about the Holocaust? No, I did not. What's that all about?
That's very alternate viewpoints if we're going to teach about the Holocaust.
Yeah, that sounds to me like, well, let's not upset the kiddies and let's tell them some bullshit that's easier to swallow.
Well, it depends on how they're framing it. Because if you're talking about an alternative point to the Holocaust, are you talking about the Holocaust from the viewpoint of the people who were like the ordinary citizens within Germany at that time and their viewpoint of it, and then their viewpoint after?
Yeah.
Or is it going? Or is it just? Is it a backdoor way to try and red rubber stamp denial? In which case, get yourselves to fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I mean, I don't think there should be alternate viewpoints about something that is part of our history and needs to be taught. And
you can't have an alternative fact.
Well, that's just it. The facts are the facts, and to change how you present it, you diminish the facts, so to speak. You know, I wouldn't want that to happen there, High Inquisitor. I don't think I'd want that to happen.
No. But Texas is doing a lot of things now that's kind of interesting. With the old heartbeat bill and all that going on as well now. That's yeah.
Cool.
Oh dear.
PhD Tony is safe?
Well,
I don't know. How old is he? How old is he? I have no idea how old he is, to be honest. But Tony has seen many natural, man-made, and biological disasters. If you service the bubonic plague, ice ages, and meteor impacts, C-19 is a walk in the park. I'm not quite sure what you're trying to say there, Dora, but yeah, okay. Shit.
I'm glad to remember the ice ages. Most people forget about
that. Sable Eagle says that district can, as one of the hosts of Eurogamer put it, get absolutely weapons grade fucked. I like it. Good one, Sable Eagle. A good one. High Inquisitor says it is happening. Is a sad thing. Next, they will be teaching flat Earth to compare to the globe Earth. Exactly, High Inquisitor. I mean, where does the stupid need to be punched out? I mean,
and as Hitchens put it, what's next? Astrology next to your fucking physics class.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's like
doing alchemy and then chemistry.
Yeah, well, that's just it. I mean, you can't study astronomy and then have to study astrology to compare. I mean, come on. That's craziness. It really is.
It's just, no, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong. But hey, well, that's the thing. That's the thing. Humans, we're good at being wrong.
Dora says, "Oh my deity, I cannot type anymore." Nice choice of words there, Dora.
Oh my deity.
I like it. In short, she says, Tony is ancient. Really? I didn't think he was that old. I'm ancient. I think Tatty would probably agree with that. I'm an old boy.
I would 100% agree with that, but I think it's to me, Mario's got it spot on as well, man. PH Donny is older than time itself.
That's old, man. That's old.
Fantastic.
Holy mackerel.
Fantastic. Loving it, man. Loving it. But oh no. But yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
glad to report, folks, for anyone that's worried, for anyone that's actually worried, because I was for a wee bit. But winter is coming.
It is. It's just around the corner.
Oh, it was weird because up until last week it was still quite warm in Glasgow, and I was like, this isn't right. This is now October. We should be getting picked upon from a great height, and it should be fucking Baltic in one day as fuck. And I'm happy to report it's grey and overcast today, which is good.
It's been the same here all day. Gray and overcast and rain. It's still hot, but still, But we're not that far off from Halloween. And normally back home in Calgary, every year, October 31st, Halloween Eve, we get our first snow. You can set your watch by it almost. Yeah, it's not far off.
I mean, now of course you. Oh no, I'm not going to go down that one because I'll fucking bore the fucking back teeth off you. I'm pretty sure I've told you anyway. The fucking Halloween's an old Celtic fucking a Celtic religion. That's where it comes from. The Druids and all that kind of stuff, and the Celts.
Yeah. Was it started in Ireland or Scotland?
I wouldn't like to say, to be quite honest with you. I'd go as far as to say the ancient Britons and Celts, and that's about as much as I would nail it down on.
Clive Wells says there's a rumor of a sighting of the sun in Scotland, but it was a false alarm. It usually is,
The last time we seen it, there was pandemonium, man. There was folks running about in the streets screaming there was a fireball in the sky. I mean, it was the end of days.
Is an incoming friggin' asteroid or something? Run away!
It was the end of days. I tell you, oh God, I'll never forget the feeling of dread.
Yeah.
Oh dear God, good fun.
Yeah, well, Halloween it's different everywhere you go. Here they really don't get it because it's not part of the culture.
That's that.
They just don't get it. They try. They do the costumes and they beg for the candy, but they have no friggin' idea what they're doing. Like, why? What's the whole point,
It's the word of evil spirits. It's the word of the evil spirits, and to stop you because at Halloween that's the night. That's the night when the veil between the spirit world and the real world is at its thinnest.
Yeah. It's a real case of. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that's why you get dressed up. These as witches and monsters and goblins and all that, so that because it's that thin a veil at that point that all the monsters can get through from the other world, all the fairies and witches and what have you, and they come through and they hunt for humans to take them back to the spirit world. Yeah. So you had to dress up as a spirit or as a goblin or a witch or what have you. To protect yourself.
Scare off.
And they used to also burn, used to be a fire festival. And they used to burn fires during it as well, which was later co-opted in the British Isles after 1605. And Guy Fawkes. Because the tradition for the fire burning round about Halloween still remained, but then it was kind of like to unify it all together at the time because James VI had only just come into the crown in 1603. The 1605 was the attempt on his life, and he was the first one to try and unite England and Scotland into the one kind of kingdom. And that was one way. That was one way of implementing it, was to bring about the tradition of the fires at Halloween. But he moved it to November the 5th, so it's within the same period. But it was a new holiday, and it was one that unified the whole country.
Yeah,
so that was the thinking anyway.
Yeah, but like everything else, the tradition of Halloween spread around the globe almost, and when it hit places like the U.S., it kind of got bastardized a bit, I think, because a lot of people don't. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that the first jack-o'-lantern was not a pumpkin; it was a turnip.
A turnip. That's it. I think the jack-o'-lantern story that comes from Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Irish in origin. The jack-o'-lantern.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a rogue cheese in the chat as well.
Cheese, how you doing, Cheesy? Good to see you, mate.
But in Scotland, what we used to do, because we don't call it trick or treating or that, we call it guising. You go out guising, and what you used to do is Elaine used to get dressed up, or obviously painted up, or what have you, out in your costume, and you used to go around and chap on all your neighbours' doors, and you used to go in and you'd tell a joke or sing a song or do a party piece basically, and then once you'd done that's when you got your present. You're looking for your apples or your sweets or what have you.
Yeah.
And that bit seems to be lost now because it's just a case of ding dong, trick or treat, open the bag. But no, work for it. Fucking tell me a joke, sing me a song, do something.
Yeah. I mean, nowadays, when the kids come to your door and they say trick or treat, if you say trick, they'll be shocked. They wouldn't know what to do.
A tricky treat.
Yeah, exactly. I remember growing up in Canada, every year at Halloween, the big thing was the teenagers. The night before, they would do a mat night. And they would go around to different houses and they'd plant dog shit paper bag bombs, place them in front of the door, ring the doorbell, and run. All kinds of crap like that. I remember my older brother, him and his friends, they actually went out on mat night, and not a word of a lie, they actually went to their teacher's house in the middle of the night, and they picked up his Mini Austin and put it on his front porch. How he managed to get that off and drive into school the next day, I don't know, but yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah. How they managed it, I don't know. Probably 4 or 5 of them. Mini Austins aren't that big. It's not that difficult for a bunch of strapping boys to pick it up and move it. But
it's 4 or 6 of them, man. Between them, you just about be liftable. As long as it was, like a fucking Jagger or something, man. Fucking Rolls Royce, 3 ton.
If that. I mean, it's a pretty small car. I mean, yes, I'm not saying it wouldn't be difficult. It would take a few pretty good, hefty fellas to do it, but it's not like it's impossible.
But it's one of the more manageable vehicles.
Exactly. All right. Let's see what else we got in the side chat here. Clive Wells says, it's not much of a thing in the UK. The modern version is the American import. Bonfire night is much more important.
Agreed.
That's something we never really had back home. It's bonfire night. No. So
that was more celebration of the attempt to blow up the House of Parliament. And religious change as well, but that's always the case with British history, especially the kings and queens.
Clive says Crafty uses a potato instead of a pumpkin to make jack-o'-lanterns. She effectively lives in potato warehouse.
Actually, she just about confirmed that fucking last night.
Really? I missed that. I I miss it. Well, she does her live streams in the middle of the night, so I miss them all the time.
On flip side tomorrow, ask her where she keeps her tatties.
Sable says we couldn't afford a turnip. We had to make do with a parsnip.
Parsnip. Bloody luxury. Oh god, no, that's something I've not watched in a while. Is a bit of Monty Python actually. I'll need to get that on the go again at some point.
Yeah, see, Dora's got it. Sadly, in a time before handheld cameras, she says a couple of young men should be able to pick up an 800-kilogram car. I think it weighs a bit more than 800 kilograms, though, Dora.
I'm in trouble.
Oh, Crafty's here. Hello, Crafty. She's Clive. She says you leave Crafty's appreciation of potatoes alone. You heard her, Clive. You heard her. He says that Sable Eagle. The Clive Wells responds to Sable Eagle. A parsnip, pure luxury. When I were a kid, we had to make do with a grape. How the hell do you get a candle into a grape?
Grape. Bloody luxury. Oh, God, I definitely need to catch some more Monty Python soon. Has to be done.
Dora says, instead of brick and mortar houses, are Irish houses potato and potato?
A potato and potato.
Potato? Yeah.
Nah, that's the difference. That's the difference. Potato.
Crafty says, Tattie-bogle, I'm watching you, fucker.
Yep.
You're under the gun now, buddy.
I'm in so much trouble.
Oh, you are. Well, it's a good thing she wasn't here earlier when we were talking about her. I swear we weren't honest. She says, I have to go back to playing with kittens. Just wanted to pop in. Well, thanks for popping in, Crafty. Really do appreciate it. You go have fun with your kitties. And I'll talk to you tomorrow on the flip side. Everybody say goodnight. Say bye to Crafty. Bye, Crafty. Bye. Okay, I guess you're clear. I guess you're safe now there, Teddy. Unless she just said that to get you off her trail. She goes into lurker mode. She's probably going into lurker mode.
There's no way for me to watch this stream. Oh no, there's not. You're right. There is no way whatsoever because this stream's going to get fucking privated as soon as it's up.
Well, I don't know. I have to think about that. What do you got to offer?
Well, let's think about what you were saying earlier on, shall we? Yeah.
Okay.
I said, if I'm going under the bus, you're coming with me.
Tusk is back. Hello, Tusk. Welcome back. What's he saying there, Teddy? I think that's some form of Scottish.
Aye. What's the Hamden? What's the Hamden? It's rhyming slang for what's the score?
Okay. Okay. He does kind of catch me out at times with his Scottish versions of normal English phrases. So
Scotticisms.
Scotticisms. There you go. Scotticisms
is, believe it or not.
That's right.
There is an actual fucking name for them.
Sable Eagle says Halloween in Tehran. In the ShareSpace channel. Okay, well, I'm going to have to check that out. See what kind of stuff we got happening over there.
I dread to think, man. Oh, God.
I'm scared.
It's been a while, man. I don't want to know.
Well, I'm looking at the POP score Discord in the share space, but I don't see anything. except this little video of
Uh-oh.
cupcakes, Halloween cupcakes.
Oh,
What? What's up? What's up?
it could be the Halloween cupcakes. It could be a trap. Is Admiral Blackmore kicking about anywhere? It's a trap.
I think it is. I think you're right. I don't know if I should bring that up. Gonna have to think on that for a bit there, buddy. No traps! No traps!
Hey. Very on team. Yes. Indeedy. But,
Sabalitas says the auto-generated captions under this stream are funny, by the way. You should watch it back yourself and see how bad they are. You don't need to tell me, buddy. I spent a year with this guy on another channel. Tell me about it. That Google Translate can't make heads or tails of Tatty.
Google fucking hates me. It really does. It just doesn't catch me a break at all.
It does.
Doesn't catch me a break at all.
Oh, some of the captions that it came out with, oh, they were just so damn funny. And the thing is, we understood what you were saying, which happens rarely, and then Google screwed it up. Oh, we had some doozies, let me tell you. Some real doozies. Oh, you're right, though. It is funny. Just Google thinks I'm Dutch. You think? I am Dutch born. I don't sound that bad. Oh, hey, Demon Orb. Hello, welcome. Glad you can make it to the show. Oh, man.
Oh, no, I'm always reminded of that fucking. There was a sketch for, I think it was Burniston. It was Burniston, a Scottish fucking comedy sketch show type idea.
Mm-hmm.
And there was one had its two folks in a voice activated lift. Two Scotsmen in a voice activated lift. It's fucking hilarious, man. Pish myself watching it.
I think it would probably be. I think it would be scary. It would be scary if we gave you like a Google Dot, one of those things like Alexa.
Oh God, no! I couldn't. I just.
It would be like Tatty going up to Alexa, turn on the lights, and the fucking car starts. Oh, that would be funny. Oh, that would be so funny. We could do a video on that. Just a total spoof. Tatty versus Alexa. It'll never be the same again.
Scots versus Alexa, man. It is actually out there. It is out there. But there's a lassie. She's trying to get Dana something in my kitchen to play, and it just not even fucking close, man. It's fucking hilarious. She's changing her accent. She's trying an American accent and a fucking English accent, and I just fuck I.
Sable suggests, okay, Google, order 5 kilograms of vegetarian Lancashire sausages.
Demon and Sable have seen that sketch I was saying about the voice activated lift. Fucking brilliant.
Hey, your pal Al. Hello, welcome. Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah. Cool. That's
it's funny.
He's a guest tomorrow, isn't he?
He was a guest on our show last week, I think. Or no, he's going to be on this week.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Yeah, he's on this week. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on tomorrow. As well as we're going to have Steve from Cider and Port on as well. So,
yes.
Yeah, that should be a good show. Looking forward to it. But Alexa, declare thermonuclear war on France. Result, light come on. That's funny. I like that.
You may like to Alexa, go and take a run and fucking jump your ass.
Yeah. Sable Eagle says everybody with an Alexa is scrambling to turn it off before you read it out. Oh, yeah, everybody, go grab your Alexa. Let's get Tatty talking. And then you can report in the side chat what's happening.
Alexa, play me some Shakespeare. Let's see what that comes up.
Oh, that would be funny. Alexa, play me some Shakespeare. You'd probably turn on Def Leppard or something. That would be funny. Alexa, analyze love. 3 weeks later. Hello, Professor Strange Game. The only winning move is not to play. That's funny. Oh, this is great.
How about a nice game of chess?
So,
what was that? Board games on it? Brilliant.
Stevie B says, "Shh, you're making mine do stuff." What's it doing, Stevie B? What's it doing?
Stevie, you should not have admitted that, mate. Alexa, sweetheart.
Play me some Shakespeare's sister. And probably load Macbeth. Yeah.
They were a cracking wee band. How'd you get Alexa to set up for it?
Stevie B says, turn the TV off and the light on. You're kidding. That's funny. Okay, Alexa, register everyone on this block as a member of the Green Party. Oh, man. That's funny. Makes me wish I had an Alexa here that I can see what I can make it do.
There's reasons I don't. That's some of the reasons.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, that is funny.
Clive Wales, man, fantastic.
Stevie B, she is muted now, the bitch. Alexa, donate all my income to Nathan Oakley's debate channel. Holy crap, Nathan. Oh, no. Clive.
No. All Clive's income, that's all right. That's all right, as long as I'm okay. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, thankfully I don't have an Alexa.
Thankfully I don't have an income.
Alexa, publish Trump's tax returns on Pinterest. Oh my God, that's funny.
Oh dear God, no. I would hate to think.
Oh yeah. Mario says, glad I have Google Assistant and headphones.
Headphones is the key.
That might be a good plan. You never know. Tatty and I are going to make all of your Alexas go nuts. Oh, that's funny, man. That is funny. I wonder if Google Dot is as bad. Does anybody out there have a Google Dot? Oh, that little puck, you know. Same kind of deal as Alexa, but it's Google. I wonder if that thing has.
All right.
Yeah.
So if I were to say Google play some Sex Pistols.
Yeah. It'll load Pornhub.
What again?
Oh, jeez. That's funny. Oh. That is so hilarious.
Oh, dear. That is shocking.
Yeah.
That is shocking. Ah, fun.
Stevie B has 5 devices spread around. You better go turn them off, buddy. We're not done with you yet. Google Nest Mini is what I have. Yeah, I've got a Google Mini here as well, but we don't use it really. So
I get sent something once by someone, and I was, you know what, ma, you can have that.
yeah.
And it sits in her house, and she doesn't know how to use it either, so it's all good.
Hmm. It's amazing though that technology today has gone so far as to make things like that possible. You know, couldn't even imagine such a thing 10 years ago.
I don't know, because, I mean, do you think back to, like, was it Fahrenheit 251?
Mm-hmm.
Had the TV screen, which was basically a wall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's.
And we're getting fucking close to it now, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, Samsung has already developed a huge 100-inch screen that you can roll up like a blueprint. You know, it's amazing.
That's it, man. It's technology. It's getting there. It's getting there, but
Yeah.
do we need that, or do we need to think about other things?
Well, that's just it. I mean, I can see the technology to the point where, you know, the urban development and people's homes and apartments and things are going to get so cramped because so many people are occupying the city. They're running out of space. So domiciles are going to get smaller and smaller. So they can have these big full screen, like wall to wall, or sorry, corner to corner, ceiling to floor screens, and can have nature scenes playing all day. So it feels more open, you know?
Yeah, and we're getting more sedentary as well.
Mm-hmm.
In our lifestyles.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I can see a lot of business sticking with this work independently from home model, even after everything is lifted. You know, I can see that becoming more and more of a thing.
I think it will be more and more of a thing. I definitely think it will be, but it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out in the next few years.
Yeah, because imagine if they continue that model even after everything opens up again. All they have to maintain is a small office for the business operations itself, and they'd have so much less overhead, not having to have half a skyscraper full of employees. You know,
It's true.
I can see it happening. I can see it going that way. I think this whole lagerlurgy has set us on the path towards that.
Certainly a potential.
Yeah.
It's certainly a potential, and it would potentially open up the market of employment to more people, make it more accessible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see pros and cons with that.
Yeah. It's kind of it's good and bad. It's good in that companies can save a lot of money on overhead, which could translate to better quality products and also maybe higher incomes for the employers or the employees because they don't need as many support people in place, so they can afford to pay their employees a bit more.
Or larger dividends for the shareholders. I wonder what one will
too. Yeah, that too.
I wonder what one would come out in reality. Yeah, this is the whole thing. I mean, yeah, but that's a fucking 5-hour stream, that one. We're not going down that road. Not going down that road.
Ooh, Clive Wells is starting to pick a fight here. He says, "Okay, Google, steal all of Crafty's potatoes." Oh, Sable Eagle. Alexa, delete my search history. Okay, I'm posting your search history on Reddit. No, Alexa, cancel. Okay, I'm streaming your search history live on YouTube too. Alexa, turn off. No. Tusk says 10 years ago it was Mum, make me a sandwich. Oh, this is getting too much fun. But back to what we were talking about. Tattie-bogle says, nah, it'll translate to bigger payouts to major shareholders and fuck all the employees as always. You're probably right. But, I prefer to take an optimistic view. But the real downside, though, of it, Tatty, I think, is that it's going to make us really an antisocial society.
Yeah, that, and I think there is the fact that we are a social species as well, so we do need that interaction.
Yeah, exactly.
We do need that interaction just for our own psychological well-being and welfare. Or once again, caveats and what have you. Most people, because some people don't. Some people do prefer isolation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Clive, you're right. I think we do stand big risks of social isolation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Inflation at 4%. Company makes record profits for the 5th year in a row. Staff get a 1% bonus instead of the usual 1% pay raise because the company don't want to commit to paying them more. Well, that's a sad reality, really. The bonus they only have to pay out once. The pay raise is permanent. Did you see the bozo jackass down in London saying that stagnating wages, rising cost of living, rising unemployment, and cuts to benefits would be good for business? What do you think of that, Tatty?
I could not possibly comment.
Yeah, I can imagine. Because, if people start losing their jobs, that's just going to be a whole lineup longer for you to deal with every day. It's amazing. The Tory party are the party of business. They are anti-workers' rights by definition. I'm not familiar enough with UK politics to comment much on that, Tusk, but I can, in general, I would have to kind of agree, because that's basically what I see. I don't really know very much more about how the Tory party works. What do you think there, Tatty? Are the Tories that bad?
I would suggest you check your Discord.
Okay, I will check my Discord. Bada bing, bada boom. Do do do. Voice recognition list. It looks like an interesting video you got there.
Yeah, no, definitely. Check that out. I'll stick the link in the chat at the end of the stream for folks that haven't seen it.
I think people will get a kick out of that.
That's it. Hopefully.
Nah, don't really want to get into the politics there, Tusk. I'd rather just keep trying to make people's Alexas go nuts.
I'll tell you, it would be a very one-sided stream if it was politics we were talking.
Yeah, we can't really go down that road, so we'll just drop it. But with regard to the technologies that we see today, I do see major changes in how we live our lives after all this loggerlurgy is over. Going to be a lot of things that are going to be different.
A lot of things will be different, but I think a lot of things will be the same and familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Buses are still running. Shops are still open.
Yeah. How long have you been open there now? Like, is everything back to normal for you guys, or are you still quite quite
We're
heavily? Go
just
ahead.
about back to normal-ish. I mean, the likes of your big supermarkets and that, they're still asking folks to wear masks and what have you, and in buses, you're still
Hmm.
asked to wear masks. I think I've not been in a bus in a while, to be honest, because I've been working from
Yeah.
home. But I think you're still asked to wear a mask on a bus. But the likes of your local paper shop or that, or the takeaway, maybe restrict the number of folks that's in the shop, but they're not saying you have to wear a mask or anything like that. It's definitely it's easing off,
Mhm.
but it's still.
Mhm.
I think we're still kind of trying to find a happy middle ground.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, it's kind of starting to ease up here. We can move among other districts within the city now, but still, it's quite heavy on the mask regulations and like you, the limited number of people allowed inside at any one time at the shops. You know, and most people I think are still working from home. So it's not like the offices or businesses are really up and running again, but I'm sure that will be. Well, like I said, probably round about Christmas or New Year's here, we expect to be back to the office and back to the classrooms. So that'll be a good thing, you know.
That's it. That's it. Well, as the uptake of the vaccines increases, we get closer and closer to the herd immunity and the
Yeah,
tipping point, which can be a good thing.
yeah. I think sometime during the next 12 months, for most people, you're going to find the offices are opening up again. You'll be going back to your work, your regular routine prior to all this. So
And that's of course if you don't work in manufacturing.
yeah, yeah. But
Yeah,
at least,
if your job's in an assembly line, it's hard to work from home.
yeah. But at least there's a light at the end of the tunnel, however dim it may be.
Oh yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, in my experience, I normally find that light's an oncoming fucking train,
Hmm.
but now we're getting
Yeah,
there. We're definitely getting there. It's all good.
well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, so I'm hoping that the trend continues and people start smartening up, and just do what you need to do to protect yourself and others, and we'll all be out of this in shorter time than needs be.
That's it. But we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
The thing we can life in it. We'll always find a way. Not necessarily be human life, but life will continue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. What else we got going on in the chat? Let's see. All right, guys. Well, if there's something that you would like to talk about or that you'd like to suggest, by all means, tag me, and I'll do my best to read it out. I don't really have much else to talk about, to be honest with you, Daddy. There's not that much going on this week.
There isn't really that much going on, but I don't know. I'm tempted to give Dulcimer a shout out for Tusk. I'm tempted, but I'm going to refrain from suggesting a song that people could request from her. But I would certainly encourage folks to go over and check out Dulcimer on Tusk's channel.
Oh, yeah.
Because the song renditions are exquisite.
They are. They're wonderfully exquisite, and they are performed so well. We all love Dulcimer. Every time I watch a Dulcimer video, I'm sitting there like this.
Oh no, I have to say, every time I see a Dulcimer video drop, I smile.
We all do. We all do. Absolutely. Let's all get over there and put in our requests for Dulcimer. Absolutely. He says, "I'll hoof your peas, you barn."
Aye.
That sounds
Damn.
painful.
Oh God, aye. Caliban, aye, mate. We covered that earlier on, mate. We covered that earlier on. The sympathies for his family. He was asking, what do you think about Rob Skiba? Or was it just saying, they covered that earlier on. It's a shame, and sympathies for his
Yeah.
family.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, regardless of his stance on earth, the shape of the earth, I mean, it does, all of that matters zero. The only thing that matters is, the only thing that matters is that he got mixed up in a crowd that convinced him to act against his own best interest, and sad for his family, they lost him. I'm sorry, but again, my sympathies to his family, and I hope they get over it. I hope they get better or get well soon. And
There's very few people I would happily say I would be happy to hear of their passing, and no, you'd have to really go some to be, in my opinion, you'd have to go some to be deserving of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't think anybody is. Nobody is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And does it?
Yeah.
Behind.
Regardless of our differences or the sometimes heated exchanges we have with people from that side of the fence, in the end, we're all people, and we all have families. And to be lost in that way is just, it's terrible for anyone to go through. You know, it really is.
A literal tragedy. However,
yeah, it is. It is.
All we can do is hopefully learn lessons. And maybe some good will come out of it if others who were in his way of thinking, even if one person that was of his way of thinking has a second thought, and goes and gets themselves vaccinated, and maybe even their family vaccinated, and good can come out.
Yeah, absolutely. I could not agree more. You know, to everybody out there, if you haven't yet, get vaccinated. Do whatever you have to do. Just get vaxxed and get that mask on, and just be safe. Because, I mean, all of you in the chat, I love you guys. I'm so grateful that you come out every week to listen to me rant and rave and just babble on. I mean, let's face it, I'm not the best looking guy, and I'm probably not the most interesting either, but you know, you guys are a great bunch, and what I do here with friends like Tattie is for you, as much as it is for myself. So be safe, everybody. Please be safe.
And you can read into that, folks. This is all your fucking fault, you bastards.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
He does it for you. It's your fucking fault. Hold yourselves responsible.
Tusk says he is making a chicken dunsack tomorrow. Oh, I can't have any? Come on.
Is that no chicken for French, or French for chicken in a sack, in a bag?
That wasn't me. That was me. That was him.
Chicken in a bag. Chicken dunsack.
Oh, there you go. Chicken dunsack.
I'm liking it, man.
But,
I'm getting hungry now, actually, thinking about that.
Wow. Tiny Captain says, you be safe too. I will. I do. I've got both my jabs, and I wear my mask religiously when I'm outside. So, yeah, I'm doing my bit. Absolutely. I don't want to be the reason that others get sick, even though I'm not sick myself. So, Meridian says, good to hear that you're both being respectful about Rob Skeeve's passing. Shame the shills choose not to be. Disgusting. Well, thank you, Meridian, and I agree. Regardless of who he was or what he did, online or off, he's still a human being, and to have his life cut short by something like the lager lurgy, nobody deserves that. So thank you, and again, my deepest sympathies to his family, to his friends, and to his loved ones. So,
indeedy.
yeah.
Oh God!
And,
Hey.
I'm not that surprised that the shills are choosing not to be that way. But
No.
I have to agree, it is kind of disgusting. But then, I don't want to judge anyone. I just feel that it's important for me to remember what happened and be respectful.
Yeah, well, the only thing I'll say is that since the last year, I can only really talk for myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And yeah.
P.S. I'm not a flat earther. Well, you know what? It doesn't really matter if you are or not. You're welcome here, and I will never turn away anybody who wants to join into this stream and just socialize and put in your 2 cents. And we're here just to get to know each other and talk and just have fun. It's my one time every week from being a busy teacher where I can actually sit back, let my hair down, and just talk to some people I enjoy talking to, and that's you guys. So.
It's good.
Yes, Tiny Captain. Yeah.
It's just good to sit back, chill, and just shoot the breeze.
Well, that's right. I mean,
it's a hectic life out there. It's a hectic life out there.
It is. I mean, Tattie and I have known each other for a while now, and I think we're both quite good friends. But we don't get nearly as much chance to just shoot the shit for a bit as we would like to, and that's why I'm so glad he came on tonight, so I could catch up with him and let him catch up with you guys. So behave, because I told Tattie that anybody who wants to take digs at him, I'm not going to hold him back. He may respond as he wishes. So dig deep, folks. Dig deep.
You'll never get an easier target.
Tiny Captain says wearing a mask, even when you are not sick, is still helpful. It is setting the example for others. Exactly, Tiny Captain. Exactly. Whether you think you need it or not, wear the damn thing. Encourage others to do the same.
Well, it's a general rule of life. Just don't be a fucking dick.
Yeah, don't be a dick. Do your part.
Hard. I mean, I know I'm a fucking cunt, but I'm not a dick.
Right. That's right.
I'm an asshole. I'm not a
There
dick.
you go. There you go. Mr. Sensible likes to let his hair down on stream too. Yeah. Yeah, there ain't much there to let down, but yeah, he sure does.
The trouble is, when he lets his hair down, it gets in his eyes.
Oh, it's funny. Alexa, let your hair down. Tusk says, but being a dick is my hobby. Yeah, are you good at it?
You're a good dick. Oh no. Actually, Tusk. And I'll address this with Sable as well, saying that's sexist. It is kind of sexist because I wouldn't say Tusk's a dick. I'd say he's more of a cunt.
Well, there you go. Thanks for the clarification, Tusk.
And
there you go.
And I appreciate that, Basic. Thank you, sir.
There you go. See, you got on his good side, Basic. Keep it up. Awesome. He likes you now. You've recognized the truth. That's awesome. So,
Good stuff, man.
yeah. Thanks. Just trying to help you there, Tusk. Trying to clarify things. But oh yeah, I did want to mention. Has everybody been following the videos Tusk has been putting out about his therapy stuff? His those are great videos, Tusk. I've really been enjoying them, and I'm getting quite a lot out of it. So yeah, if you guys haven't followed those, you should go to his channel and check them out. They really are good.
No, you get a fan of his videos. So is he dad? It's good.
Yeah. Sable-eagle. I've kissed cunts but never kissed a dick, and I don't intend to change that. Google searches for how to be a dick increases 86,000, 8,600% overnight. Oh, jeez. Oh, you're a card, Sable-eagle. Apparently, I'm a flat earther. No, you're not, Tusk. Come on.
Oh, no,
you're a concave earther. We know.
That was an interesting exchange.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, good fun.
I love it.
But no, Tusk is always fun to have around, man. He's a
he's a fun chap to have around, and even though we all like to take digs at him, deep down we all know that Tusk is a good guy, and I've got a lot of respect for you because I don't know too many people with a PhD in law who can be as down to earth and funny as you. And that's not the honest truth. Most PhD level lawyers tend to be pretty dry and boring people. And I don't know, that's just the way I see it.
He managed to retain a personality, which is always a good sign.
Yeah,
Granted, he's fucked up with the personality he's retained right enough, but
yeah. Maybe that's his strategy in court, just being annoying as fuck until he wins.
Oh, God.
Is that how you do it there, Tusk?
I love that, man. I do.
Sable-eagle says that. He says, yeah, those videos confirmed a lot of what I suspected about therapy. I'd be the one telling the therapist that I know what a fucking raisin tastes like, you silly bugger. Oh, but still, all jokes aside, those videos are excellent, and yes. I really, really do enjoy watching them. I can't stop watching them. They're relaxing, they're informative, and they're just honest, and I think that's what I like the most about them.
And more fishing videos are required.
Absolutely.
To have more fishing videos, because that's just watching you cast into the streams, mate. There's something cathartic about that. Just watching you cast and retrieve the fly. It's good telly, mate.
I think they're great. He says, I confound the opposite side with inane questions until they faint dead away. That's an interesting strategy, Tusk. Does the judge fade away too? He says, I have another one coming up later for yesterday's session with fishing for a background. Excellent. I can't wait for that to come out.
Brilliant, brilliant. I'll look forward to that myself, man. Looking forward to that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those videos are actually probably as therapeutic for me as the therapy sessions are for him. You know, if that makes sense. I mean,
yeah, no, definitely. I've found them helpful as well, to be fair, and it's something that we don't touch on. It's not talked about. It's getting talked about more now, but maybe in the last 2-3 years before that, mental health was something that was never touched on.
Yeah, but I think that has a lot to do with the fact that you and I grew up in a generation where that was something that was very much kept inside.
Yeah, it was very much internalized. That whole macho men don't show their feelings, real men don't cry, and all that nonsense.
Yeah, that whole suck it up and be a man kind of thing.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, through a set of balls.
Yeah,
like no. You know, it takes more balls to fucking own up to the fact that you're fucking emotional.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And I'm really happy to see that Tusk is doing what he needs to do to help himself. And in the process, he's helping others with his videos. So kudos to you, Tusk. Good job.
Don't. I suppose we shouldn't really tell me helping folks. He'll fucking stop. Oh god, definitely keep it up, man. Definitely keep it up. And if you haven't seen it, folks, and folks that's watching on replay and all that, then go check out Tusk's channel, man. Give him a wee sub. It's worth it.
Absolutely. It's well worth it. It's well worth it. Even if you only go to his channel once in a while to see those videos alone, it's worth it. But, you know, his cooking videos are very entertaining. I enjoy those as well. Yeah, check him out.
Definitely deserves a lot more subs than what he's got.
Absolutely. So, what have you got going on your end of on your side of the pond there?
Absolutely bugger all going on, to be quite honest with you. There's absolutely no plans. The next thing on the horizon for me, which is before Christmas, will be hooking up with our Tattie-bogle and it and Crafty and invading the barman.
Yes, that's right. That's coming up soon.
Yep, that'll be up. As I say, before Christmas is as much as I'm going to prepare to say, because I don't want to give away the timing yet.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because we don't want to give barman time to get the barbed wire out and the sandbags and the Doberman pinchers and get up the machine gun emplacements.
Yeah, you don't want him to have any advance warning. Otherwise, it'll bust the fun.
Indeed.
Yeah, Tuss says, no, I don't. I'm happy to stay under 200. Well, I'm sure you are, buddy. But that's okay. I'm going to share your link anyway. Go check them out, guys.
I can almost hear the rage from the other side of the country. By the way.
Well, I'm sorry, but looking forward to that. I've been saving my pennies and sharpening my boots. Ooh.
Yep. I think
he's looking forward. I think he's looking forward to hoofing some peas.
I think in the near future I'm going to have some split peas on the cards.
And then he can do a video on split pea soup. Oh man, that's cool.
Pea and ham soup. Oh no, fuck! No, actually, no. No pea and soup, man. We'll get fucking Pissy Dave on the fucking scene.
Mero says 200 what? Pounds? Well, I don't know. I don't know how close he is to that, but I think he's referring to his sub count.
Oh no, his hourly rate's more than £200 an hour. He's an expensive tusk, so he has.
Hey man, he's a PhD lawyer, so you're going to be paying money for that.
Yeah, chicken. Aye, being it. No, that's clever. That was a cracking advert. That. Tusk in the chat for a chicken. It was a stock tube advert that they ran. It was two Scottish farmers, and they're talking about their rights. And oh, aye, my Agnes, she's that good. She's making chicken soup last night and pea and ham soup tonight. And they're like these pal turns and go, pea and ham, be a chicken. Dude, that's clever. Oh, brilliant.
Wow. Oh, it's amazing the conversations we have on this stream. It just goes from one topic to another. I love it. It's great. Pea and ham fig a chicken? That's for Tatty. Brilliant.
A chicken. Dude, that's clever.
Oh man.
Aye, man.
So do you cook yourself there, Tatty?
I do indeed. I am able to throw together a food of sorts. Nothing in the same league as our tusk there, I have to say. But I have spent time in kitchens as employed in kitchens cooking, so I can throw together a few things, but I try my best to keep the local businesses in trade as well, because I'm a lazy bastard.
So you're a connoisseur of pub grub.
Yeah, I'm a lazy bastard and I hate washing up.
I think we're all kind of that way, you know. If left to our own devices. Tusk says, Moira.
The way to Inverness for a hen night. All that way for a chicken. Dude, that's devotion for you. Then it cuts to a because that's it, because they're out in the fields, and that's what he's saying. No, but she's away to a hen night in Inverness. What's all that way for a chicken? That's devotion for you. And it cuts to her, and she's on a hen night, the fucking stripper. And Tom Jones, what's new pussycat? Whoa, brilliant, man.
Is that a song of sorts or what?
It is when someone sings it as opposed to me that murders it. You know, Tom Jones, what's new pussycat? Oh, you might not know that, actually, because I don't know if it made it over the pond. That one. Oh.
Don't know.
Interesting.
Sable Eagle says, I thought the Fae were those creepy little feckers lurking in the woods and stealing children away from homes that don't have enough iron around their doors and windows. You know, elves.
The lords and ladies.
Tattie's specialty is stovies, a Scottish delicacy. Tattie, explain.
Stovies. Stovies. Well, you get all kinds of stuff. You get like stovies and clotty dumpling and Cullen skink and just kind of mad stuff. Really, you could been trying. Actually, been something that Tusk might be interested in is doing a wee Scottish cooking corner.
Gotcha. Yeah, I've been waiting for Tusk to do a video making Scotch pies. Yeah.
Scotch pies. Oh.
Scotch pies. Yeah, I had a Scotch pie once a while back, and Oh, it was delicious. I would love to know how that was made.
Oh, you can't beat a decent Scotch pie is tasty as, man. Special with some peas.
Yeah, there's so many of those things that I just can't get here in Vietnam. So when some of the Western restaurants around town do have it, I try and go and grab it, or at least have one meal.
Aye.
Yeah, that's the downside of being an expat overseas. A lot of things you miss.
Yeah, but a lot of new stuff though. A lot of new experiences and tastes and flavors and.
Yeah, that's true. Especially when you're talking about Asia. I mean, it's not so much the variety of dishes; it's the variety of flavors and combinations of flavors in the various dishes they prepare. It really is a cultural shock at first. A lot of new tastes you have to get used to.
Yeah, it would take away, especially with the spices and that. Some of the spices, I think, your body could take a funny reaction to for the first couple of attempts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the hardest thing for me when I first came to Vietnam was nuoc mam, which is Vietnamese for fish sauce. It stinks. Yeah,
Aye.
God. But when I first tried it, damn, it makes a difference. It's so tasty. But on its own,
that's why it stinks. It is that taste. It's just that fucking concentrating.
Yeah. I mean, on its own, it would probably kill you. But when you add it to the various dishes, it really does make a difference. It really does. Let's see, Mario, what have you got for us in the chat? I run away from YouTube to stay away from the toxicity and always have to come back for people like you all. Piece of digital heaven. Miss these afternoons. So many good people. I miss you all. Well, thank you, Mario. And we are very glad that you actually have found us. And I hope you'll be back every Saturday when we do this. So, yeah. I do understand. There's a lot of toxicity out there, but that's part of the reason why I do this, to combat that toxicity and offer people a place where they can just be themselves and talk to others and talk to me and talk to whatever friends I have on at the time. And tonight we're fortunate to have my good friend Tattie with us. So yeah.
So we're suspending the non-toxicity for a night because I'm on.
Yeah, exactly. But like Teddy says, it's always good to see you at Mario Rui.
Oh, no, definitely, man. Always makes me smile when I see Mario's name pop up in a chat. I have to say. He's a good boy. A good boy.
I agree. And Dora agrees with us as well. She misses him too. So there you go, Mario. Dora misses you too. Make sure you come back every weekend. You're always welcome here. Hello, Sir Little Wolf. I didn't notice you were in the chat. Did you just come in? Yeah, looks like you did.
Hello,
bipeds. Yeah, hello, bipeds, he said. Cool. So.
Mario.
Yeah, well,
true, mate.
Well, it's an interesting evening. I mean, we don't really set a topic here. We just kind of go with the flow. And I think we've had a good conversation tonight, Teddy.
I would say so. I would hope that the folks that are watching have been entertained enough.
I hope so.
Hopefully not bored to tears by me and my nonsense.
There's no such thing, Teddy. You bring joy to us all. You're such a you're a good chap and so much fun to laugh at. So.
I'm aware I always bring joy whenever I shut the fuck up. People always seem happier for some reason. I can't imagine why. The same. See, whenever I leave a room, for some reason, people tell me the atmosphere just lifts. I can't imagine it. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I'll say this. I mean, I think one of the best things about the community I've landed in when I first started was to meet people like you and like Tusk and like Crafty, who are able to dish it out as well as they can take it. And that's always been something that meant a lot to me, I mean, yeah, you can rib somebody really good, really hard, but then when they rib you back, you can take it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know, definitely. If you can't take it, then be fucking dishing it out, man. Because trust me, there's folks out there that's better than you are. Trust me in this one. There's folks out there that's better than you are at dishing it out. So if you can't take it, don't even enter the fucking arena.
Yeah, exactly. And it surprises me how many people there are out there who can dish it out good, but they can't take it.
Oh, aye.
They really can't take it. They're happy dishing it out, but they just don't want to take it. So, Sir Little Wolf, are we talking virgins? Wow, no. I wish, but no.
Virgin on the ridiculous.
Sable Eagle says, Tattie-bogle, we love to see you go, but we hate to watch you leave.
Oh,
you're gonna make him cry. Don't make him cry.
See, just for that actually deserves a wee swag for that. It's
Yeah, Sable Eagle. Are ye no entertained? Are ye no entertained?
Are ye no entertained, ya bombs?
There you go. If you aren't, I'm gonna send Tatty your way, and you will not like the results.
I'll fin it where you live, ya bastards. We'll come after yous. We'll come after yous. We'll wait till yous are asleep, and in the middle of the night, we'll come out from behind the bed and hello there.
Yeah. And then he'll jump out into the light wearing his mankini. If that doesn't scare the bejesus out of you, I don't know what will.
Fucking scares the bejesus out of me, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, man, that's funny. Oh, leave? You mean egress? Hey, Clive. You're lucky Crafty's not here.
Fantastic. Oh, you gotta love a good egress every day again, man. Oh, I swear to Christ, man, just watching that, see that stream that we watched it fucking turned her against that word, man. It was fucking hilarious, man.
Oh, yeah.
Every fucking sentence, every time this lassie opened her mouth, it was fucking egress. Places where it just like not, just wants to say get out or fucking disembark. But no, it's just this word and shit. Man. Oh,
but you know, brilliant. When Crafty, she can take a lot. You know, she's a lovely lass. I mean, I just love working with her. I really adore it. But when she gets triggered, fuck the sugar. She goes over that deep end, man.
Never piss off a fucking Celtic-blooded woman. It's a lesson that should be out there by now in the world. Now that we're in this global society and that, then trust me, folks. Trust me.
Yeah.
You know, anyone with Celtic fucking blood in them, especially with the female variety, don't be fucking pissing them off because you will be.
Don't do it. Because, well, you know, when she gets triggered, that's it, man. There is no stopping her. There is no brakes that you can apply. She's going to go until she's got it off her chest. I think that's what I like the most about her. I think that's what I like the most about her. She doesn't hold back. She doesn't hold back. She says what she needs to say, and that's it. You're listening.
Oh, there's a question actually. So if egress is to get out, if you're coming in, would that be de-egressing?
No, that would be ingressing, which is another word. If you want to trigger Crafty, just tell her you want to ingress. She'll get the picture.
And if you leave twice, you egress.
Yeah. Would you like me to egress now, Crafty? Oh, you fucking... Oh, yeah, absolutely. She'll be all over you.
I'm quite happy.
Yeah,
quite
but
happy ignorance.
She's just such a wonderful lass to work with. I enjoy it so immensely. I hope we never stop doing the flip side, to be honest. It's just, I love working with that girl. I really do.
She's good crack and she's got her head screwed on right, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a person you can really respect. Whether you want to or not, you just have to respect her. You know? She's awesome. Meridian, great scream, guys. Best I've heard in a while. Well, thank you, Meridian. I'm so glad to hear that. And you're always welcome. I hope you join us every week because that's what we're about here. Just talking about whatever. So, yeah, absolutely. However, I would like to do one thing, Tatty, and this is for everyone in the side chat. If you can solve this wuzzle or word puzzle, and you would like to maybe come on the stream and have a chit chat with me and the side chat, then by all means, this is the puzzle that you will need to solve to get on. Okay, so if you can solve that puzzle, just type it in the side chat, and then you are welcome to come on as a guest at any time. So I'll just leave that up there. Ooh, there goes the cork again. Oh, you're making me jealous, Tatty. You're making me jealous.
Wow, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Oh, that's the third bottle you've cracked. And the reason why I say that is because once he cracks it, there's no going back for that cork.
I'll not tell you where I keep my collection.
Ooh. Sir Little Wolf says Bellary. No, I'm sorry. You're close, but... Sable Eagle. You did it, my man. Good job, buddy. That's it. Bats in the belfry. Well done. So, Sable Eagle, if you want to join me on this stream next week, then by all means, just DM me in Discord and we'll set it up. Or at a later time, if you're not available next week, that's fine too. Anytime you want to come on, you're welcome to come on. You've won the puzzle. There you go.
That'll teach.
Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to say that'll teach him for winning.
Bats in the belfry. Excellent. I'll have to make the next puzzle tougher. So, yeah, absolutely. Well, do you guys have anything else you would like to bring up for us to talk about? Remember, just tag me in the chat, and whatever it is, we'll get it up there. No worries. So, absolutely. Cool. So, everything else going okay for you there, Tatty? Any happenings that are going on?
Oh, there's absolutely bugger all happening. Absolutely bugger all happening. It's a nice, quiet fucking Saturday afternoon for once.
Good.
Right, now I'm going to use a word here. I don't know if you'll understand it or no, but we've got yon smirry rain.
No, I've never heard that phrase.
Smirry rain, it's like, you know, that fine mist rain that you get. It's kind of hanging in the air a wee bit.
Yeah, yeah.
I would call that like smirry.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
I think that might be a Scotticism.
Could be. We'll have to ask Tusk. Tusk, is that a Scottishism?
Smirry, but I know, certainly the day could also be described as dreich, which is certainly a Scotticism, a good Scots word, that dreich. It's just me.
9 o'clock hero.
Aye.
Welcome. Yeah, sorry.
Go.
Yeah, 9 o'clock hero. Welcome. Good to see you. He says an Irishman, a Scotsman, and an Englishman were sentenced to 20 lashes. The Irishman went first and was asked what he would like on his back. He replied he replied an empty sack, and the sack was shredded in a few.
The lashes, I'll be typing in the rest of it. That sounds like it's going to be a long joke. Here we go. A few lashes.
Okay, lashes.
The sack
he shredded in a few lashes, and he screamed in agony. Next is a Scot who said he'd have note.
Note on it. Yeah, Yorkshire for nothing.
Okay.
No, nothing.
You're going to have to help me out with this one. So he took the lashes without a murmur, and everybody was amazed. Then the Englishman was asked what he would like on his back. He looked and replied, the Scotsman.
Oh, brilliant. Hashtag true story. Brilliant 9 o'clock hero, man.
Okay. So we're going to turn this into the Steaming Cup of Reason joke hour. The joke show. That's cool. Thank you, 9 o'clock hero, for lifting up our spirits.
I was certainly worth it. I was definitely worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of lost track of it there because of all the comments in between, and he uses some phrases that I'm not familiar with. So
yeah, I've seen out there, and I thought, oh, yep, he's not going to have that one.
No, that's a new one on me. So what is it?
Note. It's as I say, it's a dialect word, Yorkshire dialect for nothing. There used to be a advertising campaign for a bread company called Allinson. They're from Yorkshire, and it was wholemeal bread. And their advertising slogan was the bread with nout taken out.
Okay, I get it now. Thanks for clearing that up. Sir Little Wolf, what's small, pink, and wet when you rub it? A cat's nose, you perverts. Oh. Okay. Well, we still got about 10 minutes left. I'm out of it. I don't know what else to say, guys. I got nothing left. I don't know. I'm enjoying my steaming cup of coffee, my steaming cup of reason.
Oh yeah.
It's getting pretty cold though.
Well, you know, been sitting on it.
I would. Well, if I sit on it, it'll start. I don't know. It might develop an unpleasant aroma. Don't want that to happen, you know. When you get old like me, it's harder to control the gas expulsions. Oh,
They
man.
did something similar with a couple. That's how I came across the idea for teabagging.
Steaming can of Monster. What? Really? Really? I'm a steaming can of Monster? Am I that bad? Oh, no. That's funny. That is. I'm a monster. Oh, Clive Wells. Two hunters are out in the woods when one of them collapses. He doesn't seem to be breathing and his eyes are glazed. The other guy whips out his phone and calls the emergency services. He gasps. My friend is dead. What can I do? The operator says, calm down. I can help. First, let's make sure he's dead. There is a silence. Then a gunshot is heard. Back on the phone. The guy says, okay, now what?
Brilliant.
Oh man, that's terrible, Clive. That's funny as hell, but let's make sure he's dead. Bang. Okay, now what? Oh, that's funny. I got to remember that one. I gotta tell that to my friends in the office, man. They'll bust a gut. Oh, Sir Little Wolf says no. I'm drinking Monster Energy drink. Ah, okay. Phew! I thought you were saying I was a monster. We're gonna become sad. Oh, Meridian appreciated that joke, Clive. Good one.
I thought that was awesome. Joke. I like that.
Yeah, I had a joke I was going to tell, but I don't want to offend Tusk because he's such a nice guy. He's my friend. But what's the difference between a lawyer and a catfish?
Going in. What's the difference?
One of them is a scum-sucking bottom feeder. The other one's a fish.
Oh.
A potato and a leek go to a nightclub. The potato spots a tomato on the dance floor. He turns to the leek and says, she's nice. I'm going to talk to her. The leek says, don't do it. That's the carrot's girl. The potato says, I'm not afraid of the carrot. And he goes to talk to the sexy tomato. As he leaves the club, the potato is pounced on by 4 onions. He's left in a really bad state. The leek visits him in the hospital. The doctor approaches the leek and says, I have good news and bad news. The good news is that we managed to save his eyes. The bad news is that he'll be a vegetable for the rest of his life. Ba-doom.
Just no.
You think? Thank you, Clive.
All the knowledge in the world in that one, man. Ouch.
Oh man, I think we're pulling out the really bad jokes.
We're pulling out, or are we regressing them?
We are regressing. That's right. That's too much. All right, folks. Well, we're coming up to 11, and I think we'll call it a day. But before we go, I just want to give my good friend Tattie to say anything, final things before we close it up. So, Tattie, anything you want to share before we finish?
Yeah, be good to each other and all the rest of that nonsense. But yeah, I'm going to go stick a wee link in the side chat now with regard to that voice recognition video thing for the folks. If you want to have a look at it. But other than that, I'm going to actually steal your thunder here, Jeff, and I'm going to say, tune in the Mora on your channel or Crafties.
We are on, I believe, I can't remember now.
Well, there you go.
I think we're
There-
on my channel. I think we're on my channel. So.
There you go. Well, in that case, we'll catch you back here in about, 21 and a half hours' time?
Yeah, about that.
But in the meantime, as I say, I've dropped a wee link into the side chat there for the Burnston voice recognition video. If you fancy a wee
Awesome.
giggle, have a laugh.
Yeah, it's a good giggle, folks. It's a good giggle. Go check it out, and don't turn off your Alexas. Have some fun. Please open that bottle for just one more time. Tatty, would you do the honors?
If you're going to insist, like,
Such a satisfying sound, is it not? Oh,
Slanjava, Mario, sir. Slanjava.
Well, thanks so much for joining me tonight, Tatty. It's been great talking to you. We just don't get enough chance to do this. So, yeah, thank you so much for coming by and spending a bit of time.
Oh, cheers for having us on, man, and cheers for putting up with my nonsense.
Oh, I never get tired of having you on, so don't worry about that. And for everyone in the side chat, once again, thank you so much for coming out and joining us. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's stream. Like usual, it's just whatever comes up, and I look forward to doing this again next week, and I look forward to seeing you guys all there. So thanks for coming out, and good night, everybody.